guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about hair. It's going to be about curly hair. And one of these days when I can figure out the logistics of filming an actual curly hair, curly girl method routine, I will get that out to you. But in the meantime, I wanted to share the products that have been working for me and that I love, that I keep going back to. And I want you to know that the curly girl method is not one size fits all. We have different hair types. We have different hormonal things going on. We live in different regions of the country, whether it's drier or more humid. And I am currently in Indiana in the beginning of winter. We're expecting a snowstorm this weekend. So the heater is on, 5 months out of the year or so, maybe 4 months out of the year. And so it does tend to get kind of dry. My hair is low porosity, which means that it does not have a lot of pores in it. It does not accept moisture very easily. So I have to do some things in a little bit of a special way. This is I guess we can call this day one hair because I washed it last night. So it's pretty good. Day two is my favorite. I don't know what happens in day two, but it is my favorite. This will be part of my curly hair playlist. I almost said podcast. That would be interesting. I would not be the one to do a curly hair podcast. But I'm gonna put this in my curly hair playlist and I will link that in the description below so you can see all the videos that I have there. I don't know what is happening here. There, I guess I fixed it. Okay, so we're gonna start with shampooing. And you're like, what? Shampooing? In the curly girl method, you typically do not use shampoo. And I actually shampoo once a month to just kind of help to get out any of that maybe extra product or any buildup or anything. Even though I don't think I get it that bad because my hair is in great condition, but I shampoo it anyway. This is the shampoo that I use. It's from Shea Moisture, and just in general, Shea Moisture has amazing curly hair products for all curl types. I like to buy them at Ulta and Target. That's where I find the most selection. But this is the Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Restore Shampoo with shea butter, peppermint, and apple cider vinegar. It says cleanse and nourish for natural, chemically processed or heat-styled hair, sulfate-free and color safe. So it's probably gonna be good for a lot of hair types. It looks disgusting though. It is not pretty, but you just use a bit, and even though it's sulfate free, it does lather up decently. And if you don't know, in the curly girl method, you pretty much get rid of shampoo and only wash your hair with conditioner. And trust me, using the right products, it will not get greasy. It won't. If you have curly hair, it won't. Okay, so let me just get that out of the way now. But I still feel like it's important to clarify once a month. So I usually do this the first week of the month. And I find that when I do that, my hair responds a lot better, especially that first week or two. And that's also because a couple days after I do this, I do a deep conditioning treatment. And let me share that with you. This is kind of dusty and grimy, but this is a Shea Moisture Raw Shea Butter Deep Treatment Mask with sea kelp and argan oil. Dry, damaged hair. Heal, grow, and strengthen. Sulfate-free and color safe. And I do this about once a month and a couple of days after I do the shampoo. And this is just to rebuild some of that moisture. And it does not take much. I mean, again, I don't have a lot of hair, but it doesn't take much. What I do is I put this, you can put this on dry hair, you can put it on wet hair. I prefer to put it on wet hair. And I get like a lot of globs of this in my hand, and I squish it in as much as I can while my hair is wet. And that's when I will shave my legs or just stand there and enjoy the hot water and steam, especially in the winter, and let this soak in for at least 5 minutes. I have before, when I was going through some product transition, I have before just put this on dry hair, which I don't recommend doing often. It was a little much for me, but I put this on dry hair and put it in a shower cap for 30 minutes. It was too much. It was just too much for me. That's why I just put it on my wet hair in the shower, and I love this. My hair, my curls, I find they're bigger even. They're more defined after I do a deep condition. But I feel like my hair gets decently conditioned on a regular basis, and I don't use like curling irons or flat irons or anything. So I don't feel the need to do this all the time. But again, Shea Moisture with the win. Now in the shower, I know there are a lot of people who have all these like 10, 12 different products that they use every time they wash their hair. I wash my hair 2 to 3 times a week, and I co-wash. I have gone back and forth with co-washes, and I tend to always go back, and I don't have the container because I transferred it into one of these squirt bottles, but this is the Suave Essentials Strawberry Conditioner. I don't like the scent at all. It doesn't smell gross. I just don't like artificial scents in any of my products. But for now, this is the thing that I keep coming back to. There is a Shea Moisture conditioner for low porosity hair that I do like, but I can't find it anymore. I don't know where to find it. Oh, I take that back. I found it on Amazon, but it was like way more expensive than it was at Ulta. So I'm thinking maybe it got discontinued. So I'm kind of hoarding it for now. All the good stuff gets discontinued. I don't know why. But this is a good thin conditioner. You can see how it's moving around in here. I don't like to co-wash with thick conditioners. I like to have something that I can work in there really good. And I don't really even leave it in there for very long, maybe a minute or two after I'm done like scrubbing with the pads of my fingers. And yeah, and this works just fine. And it doesn't leave a scent behind. If it did, that would be a problem. And if you remember, oh, it's been a while since the last time I did, maybe like 2 years since I did my last curly girl routine. I was using Tresemme Undone, and they decided to discontinue the best conditioner on the face of the earth. And I have been on a quest to find something to replace it. This is not a direct replacement, but man, is it good. This is the Trader Joe's Tea Tree Tingle Conditioner. And this is like $3.99 maybe for this huge thing. It's 16 ounces. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is so good. It's thick. I can use it as a co-wash, but actually, let me take the lid off. You see, it's not flowing down. Like if I do, then a little bit came down, if you can see. But it's super thick, and it does have a tingle. So I can co-wash with this, but I'd rather co-wash with, and when I say co-wash, I mean conditioner wash. I can co-wash with a thicker one, but I prefer a thinner conditioner. So if I'm traveling or I just want to bring as few things as possible, I can use this for both my co-wash and my leave-in. But I use this currently for my leave-in, which means after my hair has been washed, I comb it out with a wide tooth comb, and I don't rake it with my fingers anymore. I just put this in my hair, I turn my head upside down, and I squish gobs of this stuff, which is why I'm glad this is like $3 or $4. I squish a ton of conditioner in here, and then I take a t-shirt and squeeze out some of the excess moisture. But this is great. The ingredients are awesome. It's got the essential oils it has in here are peppermint, eucalyptus, nettle, birch, chamomile, clary sage, coltsfoot, yarrow, mallow, horsetail. Yeah, and there's vitamin E, you know, all that kind of stuff. But, oh, tea tree. Did I say tea tree? Well, tea tree tingle is the name of it. So highly recommend this. The last time I went, I think I bought 4 bottles. So hopefully I don't run out very soon. And the last product that I put in my hair in my curly girl routine is my Aussie Instant Freeze. This is my absolute favorite gel. My hair loves it. It plays well with my conditioner, and it's cheap. Goes on sale a lot. Doesn't smell like anything more than gel. And I don't really know what else to say about this. It's easy to get, and I feel like the next day when I scrunch out my crunch, or whenever my hair gets dry and I scrunch out my crunch, that it doesn't leave a super tough hold on it. Some people can't even get a cast, meaning like they don't even get any hold with this. And I think it's a hair type thing, but I get a great cast and it scrunches out perfectly. I've had people ask, can I touch your hair? And Some people would be really annoyed by that. I don't care. It depends on who's asking, I guess. But my hair gets really soft, and so yeah, I will always, this is kind of a holy grail, if you will, product for me that I just love. And this isn't like a product that I put in my hair, but y'all, I fell hard for the Curly Co diffuser. I know I did a review of this in, I wanna say August, September, something like that. And I had mixed thoughts about it then. I'm sold, 1000% sold on this. It's about $14 on Amazon, and it is collapsible. And at first I was really annoyed by it because when this gets hot, it kind of collapses like that. But I found that I actually don't even like the diffuser completely extended. I actually like it. Let's get it. About like this. Because I feel like it gets that heat and that air right where I need it. Because if I have it like this, I feel like air goes kind of everywhere and it creates more frizz. So I would highly recommend this. They say it fits on every hair dryer. Lies. I broke several fingernails trying to get this on. And at Christmas, I was at home and my sister was sitting and she picked this up. She's like, oh, this is such a cool diffuser, and pulls it off. And I was just like, you know how hard I worked to get that diffuser back on? And I was like, I'm a little mad. I love you, but I'm a little mad at you right now. And she got it back on with some tweezers in like a minute. So whew, dodged that bullet, didn't have to work with that anymore. But that is it. I hope you enjoyed this today. If you want a little bit more information on the Curly Girl method, I can leave a link below. However, I learned more than anything about the Curly Girl method from the Facebook groups. There are so many people on there. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of people in the Facebook groups. I think one that I'm in has over 50,000 members, and some people have been Curly Girl for years. Some people haven't even started yet. So you can learn a ton on there. It can be a little overwhelming. Be warned, but once you find the right products, you may be really surprised how your hair responds. Even if you don't think you have super curly hair, you might have some waves that are just dying to get out. So I hope you enjoyed this today. Please be sure to give me a thumbs up if you did, and if you're new here, please be sure to subscribe. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.